Heard head football coach Steve Johnson. Coach, 56-8 last week against Carleton. Felt like you were kind of clicking on all cylinders, offense, defense, specials. Talk about your performance last week.
I was proud of the kids. We're just really working hard in practice to be great fundamentally, and I have things that are. I used to do it by writing them on my calendar, and now we have iPhones and stuff. But I have alerts to where you kind of can get into a season and your fundamentals can suffer because you're so X's and O's and oriented, and so we really want to be back to the basics, but it's bigger than that, where our fundamental stuff is where it's showing up. The drills that we do, are they showing up on tape during the game? And so a lot of last week was kind of formulating that in terms of getting us all on the same page. And again, on defense, we're younger, so we need to see those things. We need to see an improvement there, and we did. And so we're very, very excited about that. And offensively, Jake Marsh played well again and played with poise. And so those things kind of coming together, we want to be collectively better fundamentally. And so that was a big thing going into the week.
Well, you obviously, the score was kind of lopsided, but it seemed like in every phase, like I said, everything seemed to click. Offense, defense, special teams. Talk about maybe your defense's performance, holding Carleton to really 6 points offensively, and just playing 60 minutes of sound defense.
Yeah, I think I felt really good about that. And in a game that's a lopsided score, we try not to care about the score, and right. It's impossible, even if we were at the other end of that thing. But we really want to play 60 minutes, and I feel like this year we've done that. Now we've had to in a lot of cases, but. It's harder sometimes in a game like this, but I feel like our guys they weren't trying to. Sometimes when you get a good lead, guys are trying to look for stats or do those different things, and right. We really didn't. We were just trying to be great fundamentally, and so that it's a good thing that's kind of what we asked of the kids, and as coaches asked ourselves for growing fundamentally, and then doing the little things really well, and that's hard to do. We want to do the common things uncommonly well, so that that base is great, and so that we can fly from there.
A result like Saturday kind of reminds you that, I think some people on the outside kind of wonder, it's Bethel football, but I feel like Saturday has to give you that mindset of, we can play and we can beat anybody. Does that give you the confidence going into the final 4 weeks, or is that just, is that already ingrained in you going week to week?
And I don't know how our team is, but, for myself, you really need to stay where you are, and, what you've done in the past doesn't mean right. anything for now. And, if you're looking in the future, you're not going to do now well. And we need to find out if things are going, if we play well, that's a big deal. Yeah. And we've played well a couple times and lost, and we've played poorly a couple times and lost. But when you win, when you play well, you usually win. Confidence is something that you can't give somebody else, and even for my own confidence, I was thinking a couple of days ago is that when I came here a long time ago, I didn't go into the game necessarily thinking we're going to win, and I don't ever go into a game now thinking that we're not going to win, and that's good.
Yeah.
But confidence can go away, so you can't really measure it. And so I don't try not to really pay attention to it. I can notice it.
Yeah.
But, you can take confidence away from somebody, but you can't really give it to them. And so our team has to get that on our own, all of us.
Well, let's talk about this week. This Saturday feels like every home game this year is a big game. Every game's a big game, but this Saturday you welcome Gustavus, and it feels like it's going to be another hard-fought battle. Gustavus, well coached by Coach Haugen, and good relationship with him here. But at the same time, talk about what you're excited about Saturday and what your expectations are.
Well, I think Saturday's a big day. Again, we've just had some incredible games here, and unfortunately we've struggled in them score-wise, but. We've had great crowds and great fun. Peter Haugen has taken over the reins at Gustavus, and he just does a great job. And their whole family are friends of us and me in particular. And so, we're going to be as good as we can be, and they're going to be as good as they can be. And our league is phenomenal. Carleton is a really good team, and we kind of got after them, and everybody's good, and so we've just got to again get back to fundamental football and get those things. We're super glad we're home, and hopefully we'll get a great crowd and just have a festive day, another great day at Royal Stadium.
Awesome. Coach, looking forward to another fun home game, and go get them against the Gusties, all right?
Can't wait.
Thanks, Coach.